Hello everyone, it's Ink here. We're back with Sacrifice of Angels 2. Alright, so we are in part 2 of our exploration of the Dominion in this mod. We have our fleet assembling here on Gemulan 5. We have Klingons sending regular waves which are just sort of bouncing off our defences here on Alpha Omicron 7 and on Talar 2. Let's just really make sure that these places are solid, so ourselves a shield generator, and a couple more defense platforms, and we have regular parts coming through here, which is also kind of a nuisance. Let's see. We should get some upgrades on Solosis 3, even if it is really expensive and annoying. Because this place is actually kind of fragile. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And we're going to do the same here. We're going to get some logistics as well, because it's about time we got some more research going. So, Fist of the Founders, wow. Okay.
Get me a targeting solution.
And Hound of the Founders, one of each is good. Alright, so, now, something which I am a little concerned about is making sure we have some information about what's going on around us. So, we are going to go ahead and grab Lingering Presence, and then get some more scout ships up. Lingering Presence basically means that when they die, I'll have a vision of the place where they died for a while, so that will be useful, and I should also look at getting here we go, Changeling Informants, which will give me some more advanced warning of people moving around. Basically, what I'm interested in is when the Klingons try and take this place here. And you may be wondering, hang on, you haven't checked that place for a long time. How do you know they haven't taken it already? Confession time. This is actually the third time that I've tried to play this particular episode through. And both times I got my ass kicked by the sonar, and then the Klingons came and mopped up and took over this planet, and I was like, you know what? That's just doesn't make for good viewing, and it's not a good episode, so no, we're going to try this again. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to hold off until the Klingons have tried to attack that place, and then I'm going to run in and murder. Because murder is fun. But the main scary thing about the sonar is that they have these subspace torpedoes, which you may remember from Star Trek Insurrection, which hit like a truck in a massive area of effect, and are fully capable of wiping out entire fleets of dinky frigates, like, you know, my entire navy. Okay. Alright, so I've got our immediate research done. Let's go ahead and grab Changeling Informants. And then down here, we are going to get some frigates. So, Hidekis, we can afford 3. Or we've got room for 3, rather. We should look at boosting up our logistics capacity at some point. Just because, lovely, our trade starbase here is done. Oh, blast, what was I saying? We should look at boosting up our logistics at some point, because between you and me, the Klingons have a lot of goddamn research into logistics. They have these huge fleets, which is why they're so capable of just smashing through on both these fronts. The fact they're bouncing off me is kind of neither here nor there. It's going to make it very difficult to actually push back unless I have enough of a fleet to challenge them.
Our planet is being attacked.
Do I actually... Yes, I do. I do have some solid defenses here. Good. Alright, so this place needs some more stuff.
We're under fire.
I probably should look at getting a Nor-type station. That'll probably be the sensible thing, but I'm a little tempted to go ahead and grab some more research stations. Just get me up to rank 6 or 7. I don't think I need the additional trading slot quite that badly. My economy is looking pretty healthy, but I really do need to get access to some of my higher tier research. Because if you look here, tier 6 gives me the Devastator and the Harbinger.
Targeting solution. Station complete.
Along with various other stuff. Let's see, is there any benefit to going up to 7? Because 8 gives us the Enslaver, the Jem'Hadar Dreadnought, which is going to be a big deal. But 7 doesn't really get me that much, aside from being close to 8. What do we have in terms of Civi research? Is there anything which we could do with here? Okay, recharge antimatter. Okay, intercooler matrices. Toxic planets. Oh, toxic planets. No, we're gonna have toxic anyway.
Research complete.
So,
Now we have them.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cap out on military research here.
Complete.
Our
Our planet is being attacked.
Okay. That puts us on 7-5. We're gonna need toxic eventually to be able to take this place, but I'm not super worried right here and now.
We are prepared.
Okay, let's get our Hidekis on the move, and particularly I want one of them here.
Following orders.
Hello, they have a D7 on the way to here. So yep, the Klingons are on the move, which means we should get ready to move as well.
Aye, sir. It will be done.
So form up the fleet. Because I'm fully expecting these guys. This is a halfway decent fleet, but I'm pretty sure the sonar will just eat it alive. These Klingon ships are somewhat scarier than the Jem'Hadar and Cardassian ships, which have support. But that only goes so far when you're dealing with subspace weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and get my boosts there. And then let's see, what do I want? The Harbinger or the Devastator? Let's see, this is going to give me one more capital ship.
This had better be over soon.
Maximum trainable level or the Virulent. Let's go ahead and grab the Virulent and the Devastator, I think.
Station complete.
And take a quick look down here. The Devastator class, yep, is bigger and scarier anyway, so sure, big and scary is good. We're probably going to want a Harbinger at some point. Yeah, you can see that the Harbinger has more firepower, slightly, but the Devastator is tougher. And it has more directly aggressive combat options. Alright, so... And here we have the Enslaver, which is just massive and kind of silly.
All hands secure, sir.
Okay, so our Hideki is on the way. We'll get us a good look at what the Klingons are up to shortly. We have a thing which is not been done. Oh, they must have killed something. How rude. Alright, so we've got tactical slots done there. Logistic slots... Oh, hello. Alright, we don't actually have trade stuff on any of these worlds, so we should work on that. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and grab a NOR-type station here. I'm not going to grab one here, actually. What I'm instead going to do is get some more search labs, sell some stuff there, and then I'm going to get a starbase to drop here to get some to continue the trade lane, and I'll probably drop a starbase here as well. It's mild overkill, but I've heard of worse ideas.
We are prepared.
Could you not?
Following
Like, I
orders.
actually want you to go here and stay here. So they have their Bird of Death, a couple of Fecklers, and a Vorcha still active. Sonar have lost the command ship.
Aye, sir.
Our fleet is
Hailing
nearly in
frequencies
position.
Enemy ships detected.
This had better be over soon.
And in the meantime, things we can do is get Virulence, which are pretty mean heavy cruisers.
Station complete.
Now we have them.
Get me a targeting.
Let's go ahead and queue up 4 of those. Okay. So yes, the sonar are dying. Alright, that's our queue.
Be on your guard. Station complete.
And what we're actually going to do is we're going to sneak the planet out from under them.
Engage engines.
We're going to make a direct run for the planet and colonize it.
Our planet is being attacked.
And then hopefully it will take them long enough to recover that we'll have some defenses up immediately.
Ships detected.
Now we have them.
Get me a targeting solution.
Yeah, you can see that these guys have taken a fair amount of punishment. This Bird of Death is almost dead, in fact, and it may well die. Right now. That'll be entertaining. Not quite. But our fleet is in position.
Understood.
Alright, move in
Victory is life.
and colonize. Yep, there goes the Bird of Death. This battleship is almost done. And the Klingons are pulling out. Klingons want nothing more to do with this. Which is silly, because they can actually kill us. I guess they're running away from my fleet as well. So, yeah, you
Victory is life.
go ahead and target. You're going to move forward and scout out Lazon 2. And then get on with the exploration. Actually, no, I want you to die there. Silly Cardassian. Cannon fodder, I want you to die. Haha, fuck you. Yeah, subspace weapon.
Be over soon.
We're under fire.
Thing went down. Fortunately, these guys were reasonable distance away from it, so they didn't take
Soon.
the immediate damage. We still lost them,
Get me a targeting solution.
but that could have been a lot worse, overall.
Research complete.
Can't save Alpha Omicron 7 now. I beg to differ. I really do. Alright, so our culture. We need to work on our culture, because we seem to have stalled out there, and that makes me nervous. So we're gonna go ahead and let's get some upgrades there. And I'm going to grab a point there, which will provide some additional resistance against enemy culture.
Enemy ships detected.
Alright, lovely. We have the planet, so
Our planet is being attacked.
we have immediate priorities. We immediately need to get a Will of the Founders up,
Get me a targeting solution.
2 defense platforms, and a second hand. Doing it in that order exactly. And we're going to go ahead and trade things around a little bit, grab a couple of upgrades there and there, which gives us the additional
Aye, sir. Hailing frequencies open.
additional construction ships. This is high security protocol, bonus tactical slots, penalty to trade income, penalty to population, and population growth. Why is it that we just cannot get any good planets? Just like we're not allowed to get good planets. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay, our Nord-type station is actually taking a lot of punishment there. We may eventually need to replace it.
Get me a targeting.
Like we've already seen that it is possible to kill these defensive platforms. It just takes a lot of doing.
It's just beginning.
Lovely, we have our Devastator complete. Let's take a look at our brand new... Yeah, there we go. This is the Mantis in Star Trek Armada 3, where it's slightly less terrifying.
We have them. Get me a targeting solution.
Alrighty. So, Glory to the Founders is a buff to Jem'Hadar ships around us. Modulated Polarons, which is a brief increase of damage against shields before the enemy ships counter the effects. And Overbearing Assault. Which means we take some damage, but our damage output doubles. That's horrifying. I love it. Antimatter cost 50, cooldown time 10.
We're under fire.
Alright, I'm curious. Let's trigger it.
Yes, it better be over soon.
Oh, I see, it's a toggle.
Station complete.
Alright. And you have to be in it for at least 10 seconds. I'm with you. We have some Virulence, which we can push forward to 101.5. And how are we looking? We have one well done. And we've got our weapon platforms on the way.
Get me a targeting solution.
I want a shield generator. And we're going to build some more platforms like so. Cool. Need another threat extractor, and then I want a Nord-type station, and I want, yeah, let's get an orbital shipyard. I'm actually going to go ahead and get an orbital shipyard, and when you're out of the way, an elite shipyard, which means we can start building stuff on the front line here. This is going to be our angle of attack to get into Klingon territory. Alright. We don't actually have any defenses here. This is a mistake. Probably don't need that many, because the main risk of stuff at this deep into my territory is rogue monkey. I do have a Nord-type station, which is going to help, but you never know. I'm going to get another tactical upgrade here. And just finish off the coverage of the planet, just in case. Alright, how is our... Okay. So they're coming here.
All hands secure, sir.
Let's see, we have one will, we have 2 platforms. Second will is coming up.
Now we have them.
More platforms coming up. We've got our shield generator on its way. We do not have the Nord-type station. Here they come. This is going to be the moment of truth. The big question is, can we hold the Klingon line while our defenses get built?
Understood.
And stop moving forwards. I don't want you to move forwards. I want you to hold position. Alright, we have our little mob of hoarders just running around doing their thing.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting solution.
Okay, second well is almost done. Almost done. Come on. Turret extractor is being worked on, which means we've got the Nor type station coming up pretty quickly.
Understood.
Okay, open fire. Focus down that Vorcha.
Enemy ships detected. Station complete.
Make them pay.
Alright, come on, come on. Will of the Defenders... Right, yeah, it has to generate its shields from scratch.
Get me a targeting solution.
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Okay, we do have our virulence have
Be
arrived.
on your guard. It will be done.
So that's going to be some additional firepower, that's good.
Acknowledged.
Nor type station is now almost active,
Understood.
so we're going to pull our fleet back into weapons range. Orbital weapons platform is running nicely.
Research complete.
Lovely, Fakeler down.
Station complete.
This is going to be important because it gives us our shield regeneration buff.
Be on your guard. They shall perish.
Yeah.
Get me a targeting solution.
Basic shipyard is up. So let's start building virulence. And I need, or want, cloak countermeasures, because they keep cloaking up their ships to get them out of trouble, and I don't like that.
Aye, sir. Hailing frequencies open.
Okay, lovely, we held it. That is the important thing. Devastator's on the way. Alright. Let's see.
Victory is life.
Barcus design and repair crews. I'm not entirely sure if that means that the Barcus can repair other ships or if it repairs itself, but either way it's going to be handy to have a slightly more tanky ship available to us.
Detected.
All hands secure, sir.
Weapon cooldown and shield mitigation. Yep. Cool.
Aye, sir.
Alright, Klingons have bugged
Hailing
out.
frequencies
Good, good. Okay, we do not have space for
open. Now we have them.
any of the bigger stuff. We could get a second Keldon if we wanted. But I think we are going to hold off on that for now. What I really want is going to get the basic crew training, and then we're going to go ahead and get the Harbinger research. Once we're in a position to get some logistics upgrades, then we can start working on that.
Victory is life.
Alright, that's just a scout. I don't particularly care. They are really pushing this place. Is it gonna do anything? I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, we are just flat out equalized on our culture war here. That's kind of impressive. I really need to try and push them back further.
Victory is life.
Victory is life, apparently. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Okay, Dominion Affairs, from now until death. Now let's go with the Harbinger class research. Then we need another rank on Fortified Caterpillar right, and then Elevated Synapses. I'm going to hold off on that for a bit because crystal is expensive.
Victory is life.
Alright, so they don't have a lot of defenses here, but they have a significant navy which we've got to deal with. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Okay, trade some resources around. There we go, elevated synapses. Okay, so we need 2,400 latinum and 328 dilithium. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell some trits.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting solution.
Harbinger queued up.
Research complete.
And then let's see. We have most of our fleet unlocked. We don't have the Breen. We should probably look at getting Breen. Breen are cool. As it is, let's queue up a Barcus. Yeah. I don't care. You can see that our North station's shields are actually regenerating pretty nicely. They're working away on this thing. They may kill it. I'm not particularly worried. Oh, they have actually killed some stuff. Can't have that. That's illegal. We have lost a shield generator.
Enemy ships detected.
I think... Yeah, we're not going to try and rebuild stuff while they're right here on the... on site, if you will. Let's see.
Now we have them.
Do we actually want hangar defenses? Because I haven't been super impressed with the Strikecraft of the Dominion so far. I mean, we do have...
I am a Jem'Hadar.
we can get Breen bombers on the hangars, and I think there's some other stuff we can get for them, like they get the Jem'Hadar fighters ability, which Leviathan has just by default.
Enemy ships detected.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely losing defense platforms. So we're going to start building some more.
Research complete.
We're not going to build that one, because they're coming for the construction shuttle, and that's rude.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting solution.
Alright, the Barcus should be done, so let's take a quick look at that. Oh, no it isn't. Oh, I guess it had to finish up the research first. And repair cruise isn't even done, so yeah, that's the thing. But we do have... Elevated Synapse is almost done, but we're going to have to wait for the Harbinger research to finish. Oh boy, they're just sending all this stuff through. Where's our shield generator? Remind me. There. Shield generator doesn't actually have shields, which is kind of amusing if you think about it. But it does have a fair amount of damage output. It's equivalent to a NOR-type station. If I grab a second rank of defense coordination, hopefully that'll improve it even further. Yeah, these guys cloaked up because they're assholes. Okay, I need augmented defense grid because this is getting annoying. Once that's done, then we can really seriously fortify these places. Okay, this is being repaired, which is something. It's going to help a little. Just 2 vultures, and they're backing off. Lovely. Okay. Okay, we have everything covered, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm neglecting the shield generator over here. I'll probably build one once we have... yeah, shield generator went down. Yeah, I mean, they can destroy these things, but it takes so much effort that it's not a good investment for them, and I can rebuild them really quickly and easily. This is kind of the thing about the Dominion. Once they get into a position, it's really hard to get them out of it.
Get me a targeting solution.
Barcus. Here we go. Repair crew. Gives a small amount of repairs, hull repairs, and a massive boost to shield restore rate. Okay, that's kind of cool. And the ship itself is decently meaty, actually. So yeah, I'm going to get a few of these.
Not enough crew.
There we go. 6 Barcus. That will provide a nice backup to our other ships.
Station complete.
And we'll grab a Dominator as well.
Be on your guard.
Research complete.
Here they come. Alright,
Station complete.
we do not have Harbinger training yet. Curl 3? Oh, here.
We serve the Union.
Yeah, that's not going to go so well for you. You have fun with that. They're coming in. I don't really care. You are not doing so well either. Even nearly killed a couple.
Our planet
I'll give you that. That's reasonably
We're
impressive.
under fire.
I feel like I should get some virulence just so I can disable all these damn cloaking devices, but there's not much to be done about that, I guess. I think I should probably start building more star bases, actually. But one thing at a time. Wow, they nearly killed us. But nearly doesn't cut it, guys. Nearly does not cut it. That in range, yeah, and it's getting repaired. You're running away.
All hands secure, sir.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of virulence.
We pledge our loyalty to the Founders.
research
Lovely.
complete.
And we have some Barcus coming up. Looking pretty healthy. Hold on, where is... Oh, Devastator never actually came through, so need to move that forwards. Alright, I'm just going to kick up the speed a little bit.
Research complete.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and get some
Now we have
more research.
targeting solution.
I'm gonna get distress calls because
Our planet is being attacked.
I suspect that they keep killing my
Ships detected.
trade ships, and I want a little revenge for
We
that.
serve the Union.
Fleet's looking pretty decent, so let's go ahead and get the next
Enemy
rank.
ships detected.
Really need some more crystal income.
We're under fire.
So I'm gonna go ahead and buy some stuff, queue that up, get some more up there.
This had better be over soon.
Okay. Lovely, our fleet's looking pretty healthy now.
Research
Oh, and we have our Harbinger already, so... we have our fleet more or less capped out. We have our Devastator coming in, we have our Harbinger at the ready.
Give me a targeting solution.
So we've got boost engine power, we've
Research
got modulated polarons, and we have draw engine power. Okay, that's interesting.
Enemy ships detected.
So you can flip it between these two in a way. And we have emergency power, which gives a buff to everything. Let's go ahead and go with modulated polarons. And we have fleet supply upgrades, so
Now we have them.
time to
Get me
build
a
more
targeting
ships.
solution.
Let's get some of those going. I want some brain. We need Quantum Bird Alphas if we're going to make all this use of Dominion stuff. Ooh, Enslaver class. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a fortune on that. Lovely. Because we are going to need that in order to get an Enslaver going. The Dominion fleet really benefits from having a number of different things going.
Research complete.
Just stacking up all the different bonuses and benefits, really. Yeah, you can see that our Harbinger's antimatter is just going through the floor trying to replace all of these fighters. That's something which I don't know if I've mentioned before. Constructing fighters does actually drain your antimatter. So they can't keep rebuilding forever. Even something which regenerates as quickly as a Leviathan. Alright, so Enslaver class is a little way off. They're expensive.
Victory is life.
Okay, but we will actually get 2 capital ship slots here, so we need to work out what we're going to do with that. We can't get 2 Enslavers, and in a way you shouldn't, because they're big and scary and impressive, but you're actually better off getting some of the smaller vessels.
Get me a targeting solution.
Okay, we're going to set you to local area. And we're going to murder some ships. Yep, we've got our weapons platforms doing their thing. And we're going to get a rank of Enforced Loyalty. Lovely. Our fleet's looking pretty good. I mean, the defense platforms definitely helped, but we've actually beaten them off, so I will definitely take that. We're gonna mold some more things.
Ship upgrade complete.
Lovely, our Kelvin has finally ranked up. Domestic intelligence. Lovely, so
Research complete.
okay, you can see that we've actually got a fair number of buffs which are now sitting on all of our Cardassian ships. So this affects Cardassian ships only. This affects everyone. So you kind of need to balance out the different buffs because some of them only affect one race. Did you kill another thing? You're rude. Okay, we're gonna drop a shield generator there. There we go, more turrets. Okay, how are we looking for getting our Enslaver up?
Station complete.
Still gonna be a while. Yep, we need to move back into range of our Nora station. And that's actually in resupply range anyway, so just need to wait a little bit. And we will have these shields back up in no time. Speaking of which, I don't believe we've actually gone for... Yeah, we've got barely any upgrades here, so we should start doing that. But not just yet, because we do need to get our Enslaver up. I prioritize getting shiny toys over stat buffs. I dare you to tell me that I'm wrong. Alright, lovely, I believe. Perfect. 1 Enslaver class coming up. And we do actually have space for anything else that we choose. So we can go for another Leviathan, another Keldon, another Harbinger, or another Devastator.
Research complete.
And I'm tempted by the Devastator. The Devastator is a nice piece of kit. In the meantime, let's get some engineered gene splicing. Ooh, Born to Fight. Yeah, we're gonna want to grab that. That is just a buff to all of our capital ships, which means that they'll passively gain experience. Remember in Star Trek Armada 3 how the Borg always seemed to have capital ships which were way more ranked up than us? That's one of the perks of the Borg. They get a lot of stuff for passive experience. Hey look, you're killing my stuff. You're rude. Out of interest. Yeah, that's gone up to 800 now. With the second upgrade we got. And you cloaked up, so I don't get to kill you. Boring. Okay, so as soon as we have our enslaver up, we're going to head out. I believe that I'm probably correct in saying that the enslaver is the nastiest capital ship in the game, aside from Borg stuff, because Borg stuff is broken. Someday I will show you the Borg in this mod. They are kind of ridiculous. In fact, what I might do for the next set of marathons is do Star Trek Armada 3 and Sacrifice of Angels 2 again, but comparing the Borg. I think that could be interesting.
Research complete.
But yeah, the other thing is, let me know how you feel about these like 2-part ones, or if I should just condense it and do like... Because I've tried to keep them to an hour. In theory I try to keep them below an hour, but I rarely succeed. But if you'd prefer if I just went the whole hog and went for 2-hour marathons to really get the most out of Sins of Solar Empire, then drop it in the comments. I pay attention. I've been monitoring the analytics, and there are a number of things which I can take from it, and I don't really know what to go with. Stuff is built. Yay. Okay, so yep, they keep throwing stuff at me, and I really don't care.
Now we have them.
Okay, fleet's looking pretty good.
It's just beginning.
Lovely. It's just beginning, apparently. That means that our enslaver is done. Okay, Born to Fight, rank 1.
Station complete.
And I really want the rank 2 as well, but that's going to take a little time. But as it is... Hello. Change that to gravity well. Okay, we have adaptive shields. We have opening salvo. Which, wow, that's a lot of damage. 8 targets, 12 waves of 200 torpedoes. Okay then. And modulates polarons. Increased damage against shields before the enemy ships counter their effects. So I believe that the way this works is you just get a spike of extra damage while this is active. And then victory is life. Take a bunch of damage, but... Whoa! Yep, okay then. Alright, so yeah, I am gonna go ahead and grab opening salvo. We do not have enough for a Devastator class, but we are looking close to getting rank 2 of Born to Fight, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to move out. Not just yet. I want to get a scout up first. And let's see, we should get another ship. Verlin takes up exactly 13. I want to leave 30. I'll leave 100 left over exactly for the Devastator. Hello. You're dying. I don't really care. Be gone.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting solution.
Okay. And yeah, we have nowhere near enough of any of our resources for that.
It's an honor to be summoned to
Where is our scout ship? I know we built one.
Victory is life.
Okay, there is the thing. There it is. Alright, come on.
Enter new heading.
Mush mush. Mine scanning. I don't think the... I'm not even sure the Klingons have mines. Do we have mines?
Ships detected.
No, we don't have mines. I don't think we have mines. Do we have mines? No, we don't have mines. I think somebody has mines, but I don't remember who. I believe the Federation gets mines, actually. That would make sense.
Now we have them.
In fact, I think I might have shown those briefly in the first Sacrifice of Angels marathon I did.
This had better be over soon.
We are all on one with the Dominion.
Okie dokie. Born to Fight is on its way.
Founder, it is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Of course.
Okay, move into position, so we're ready to jump.
Ships detected.
Lovely.
Founder,
So let's see.
it is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting solution.
So yeah, a lot of the Jem'Hadar gimmicks, gimmick abilities, involve colossal amounts of damage output. According to the mod website, a Dominion fleet can actually make a Borg fleet look tame for a short period of time. But there's a downside to that, where if you lose the ship which triggered it, then generally all of your little frigates are going to start committing suicide. Because they failed. That is really weird. I was certain that they moved in the other direction, like this was the front. But apparently not. Okay then, I feel kinda dumb. Alright, how are we looking here? We have a decent-sized Klingon fleet.
Research complete.
But nothing which is going to really block us off, I think. That is a horrible planet, and I feel sorry for you.
Planet is being attacked.
But not that sorry. We can actually build some more stuff here, and we have never actually cancelled out our penalty. I feel stupid. I believe, let's see, yep, we can get our Devastator on the way. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Honor to be summoned to your presence.
Increasing engine output.
Here we go, fleet is on the way. Hi guys. What's up? We don't actually have any damage boosts of any kind. This feels really stupid. We should get some of that working. So, yep, improved beam emitters and enhanced containment. And a boost to our shields as well. This is something which I do tend to have a bad habit of doing in a lot of mods. I will focus on getting new shinies quickly. Which is something interesting about Sons of Galactic Empire. You physically can't, because you have almost all of your ships, and definitely all of the important ones, researched right from the start. Okay, Klingons don't seem to know what they're doing.
Now we have
They have a starbase up.
targeting solution.
I'm not too worried. Starbases in
Ship upgrade complete.
Sacrifice of Angels are kind of fragile. Oh, hello.
It is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab draw engine power.
This had better be over soon.
Our Devastator.
With the Dominion.
Let's see, we're gonna go with Glory to the Founders. Alright, so that's actually just a passive. Yeah, you can see all. This is just from passives. We're up to 40% boost to damage output and energy weapon cooldown.
Get me a targeting solution.
Just from, I think it's just from this, in fact. The more of them there are, the scarier they get. Meanwhile, the Cardassian ships are nowhere near as powerful, but they're a lot tougher. and they have their own things that they can do.
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence. A founder is wise.
So, you know what? If you're not going to come and play, then I'm just going to stop bombarding. Yeah, they have a decent-sized fleet here, so I should be a little careful. Enslaver is nearly rank 2.
We are all one with the
At which point I'm going to go ahead and get adaptive shields.
Ship upgrade complete.
Lovely. Born to Fight rank 2 is nearly done.
founder. It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Oh, hello, you want to fight now, do you?
Wise in all things.
Wow, look at all those torpedoes. Okay, overbearing assault. Let's just supercharge our Devastator. Oh, hello. I want you with modulated polarons. How's our fleet looking? Our boxes are dying fast. Our virulents are doing okay for now. They have a lot of ships, which I really don't know who's winning this fight. Actually, I seriously have no idea.
Hull damage.
Ship upgrade complete.
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Let's see. Shields are down on a few of our ships. We've lost most of our Cardassian complement, but our virulents are doing surprisingly well. I think we've won this fight. Nice. Yeah, these goddamn virulents are just so incredibly brutal.
Wise in all
Yeah, you can run if you want. I have Starbase to murder. And our Keldon did not in fact die. Do we have any of our...
Ship upgrade complete.
We have a couple of Barcus left. So I guess they're going to gently work on repairing stuff.
Ship upgrade complete.
Oh, interesting. They're actually AoE.
it's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Let's see.
Ship upgrade complete.
Yeah, I want another rank on adaptive shields. You should get a rank of boost engine power.
Research complete.
You should get another rank of preparing assault. You should get a rank on Glory of the Founders. You should get a rank of enforced loyalty.
Aye, sir. Hailing frequencies open.
You should get... Let's see, you should get Spiral Wave Disruptor, so you have a clicky.
Our planet is being attacked.
And that's getting thoroughly bombarded. Congratulations, people, we have successfully taken our first Klingon world. And I think we are going to just mob up on getting more virulence, because those were horrifyingly effective. Let's see, I want
One less gnat to bother us.
concentrated doses, and we're going to get reduced water defects. And then I think what we're going to do is, with those new slots, we're going to get I'm gonna get a second Keldon and a second Harbinger, I think. The Harbinger is... It feels like having multiple Devastators is mild overkill. We're only going to get so much out of it. Hostile culture is too strong.
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Rude. You can see that the culture is pushing back. And yeah, we go. Okay. Research. Logistics. Tactical. You know the drill. Okay.
Ship upgrade complete.
Boop. 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 Boop.
Ship upgrade complete.
That gives us our initial wave. Logistic slots. Wow. You're seriously telling me we can't even get enough oh no. We will once we kill this thing.
We are all one with the Dominion.
Yep, virulence are on the way. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, we do actually have some more space available.
Ship upgrade complete.
Let's see. I'm going to grab a rank on there. And then I'm going to work on our Civitech. Because there are some high-end stuff which I think we will want. Specifically terraforming. Because there are some planets here which are just kind of a nuisance. And terraforming is an interesting mechanic which we've not actually made use of, so... Liaison 2, I don't care. You're sending a massive fleet over here, and I question once again why you're not making any progress. I mean, you're killing my extractors, which is annoying, but that's about all you're doing. Okie dokie.
Research complete.
Whoa, look at that alpha damage. You almost took out half its shields. Shame about how quickly they're regenerating. Yeah, the Dominion is kind of silly.
As you wish.
Alright, Serious Stroke. We need some more scouts.
Station complete. Reinforcements are coming. Station complete. Station complete.
Foreign networks, changeling, observations. And the founders. How's our income looking? It's beginning to slow. Yeah, we always knew this was going to happen. Recharging friendly ships and structures.
Reinforcements are coming.
Orbital dry docks. Oh wait, is that the...
Station complete.
I guess that's our shipyards. Okay, I can think of worse things.
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
We need a more type station, and we're gonna dump it right here, and then we're gonna grab one of those. And there's more stuff over here, which we should take out at some point, but I don't super care about right at this moment.
Reinforcements are coming.
And once again, they've beat themselves out.
Enemy
So I've got a K-class there, and an H-class there. This is a nice planet. Unfortunately, we don't actually know much about what's actually there.
Lead us. Following orders.
So you should go scout.
Now we have them.
And we're going to boost up our speed again.
Our planet is being attacked.
And you should go check out what's over there.
Reinforcements are coming.
Founder, it's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Let's get the ground tactical
Get me a
capacity.
targeting solution.
This had better be over soon.
Okie dokie. We have our scouts on the way. Slow down. This place is more or less untouched. This place is a bit scarier. Alright.
As you wish.
Let's not move just yet. We have some ranks to use.
One with the dominion.
Modulated polarons.
It is an honor to be subject to your presence.
I'm going to grab
Enemy ships
modulated
detected.
polarons. Modulated polarons.
Founder. It is an honor to be subject to your
Modulated polarons.
Yes, sir.
And fleet command.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting solution.
Lovely. Actually, our shields aren't looking super healthy. I think maybe... How long is it going to be until this is done?
Well, of course.
Longer than I'd like, but sure. Gives me a chance to build some other toys over here.
Now we have them. Get me a targeting
Okay,
solution.
Harbinger, Keldon. And we have plenty of space for other stuff, so
Not enough latinum.
more virulence, please.
Enemy ships detected.
Victory is life.
We are all one with the dominion.
Claris, I don't
This had better
care.
be over soon.
Yeah, they just... this is...
Victory is life. Well, of course.
Alright, Alright, so...
All one.
This gives you an idea of how the Dominion works, and it's not something that the AI is really good at
We're
handling.
under fire.
Station complete.
Spiral Wave Disruptor,
Enemy ships detected.
Be on your guard.
We are all one.
Virulence, Raw Engine Power, Raw Weapons Power,
Yes, sir.
Domestic Intelligence.
Now we have them.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple more planets,
Our planet is being attacked.
see how far we can get in,
Ship upgrade.
and then I'm gonna close up, because this is just kind of a matter of time at this point. I have a
Get me a targeting solution.
fairly scary fleet lined up, and there's not much that they can really do to
Get me a targeting solution.
actually take the places that I
We're under
have
fire.
once I've installed my defenses on them.
Ship upgrade complete.
So I have my fleet
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
pretty much assembled and in position.
We are all one.
Shields are fully restored. So let's head for Janus 6. This is their most heavily fortified world that we've run into so far, and it'll be a nice little challenge. So fleet is moving into position. The funny thing is, this isn't even that large of a fleet, all things told.
Get me
It's
a
just that we
targeting
have a
solution.
lot of... We have a fair number of virulence, and we have a kind of terrifying amount of firepower.
Ship upgrade complete.
We are all one with the dominion. Founder, it is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Here we come.
One with the dominion.
Alright,
As you wish. As you wish. Of course. Well, of course. As you wish.
okay, form up. We're going to start working on these guys here. And hey, guess what? We have a shipyard right here, so
Not enough
I'm
crew.
going to start building virulence and queue them up over here.
We are all one with the dominion.
Alright, here comes the Klingon fleet. let's make some magic.
We're under fire. Victory is life.
Ship upgrade complete.
Be on your guard.
So you can see we're slowly losing ships, but it's not doing all that much. We have enough Jemadar that we're stacked to the limit of the area buffs that we get.
Victory is life.
We are losing some ships. Let's see, we've yet to actually lose any capitals, but several of them do have their shields down. Yeah, one of our harbingers is definitely taking punishment. Devastators even. But the Klingons are running away. So let's go ahead and focus fire on the starbase. Get that dealt with. I'm gonna queue up some Barcus. They're not because they're not as powerful. They're not going to do as much for us as the Virulence in terms of raw damage output, but the repair aura is pretty nice.
We stand ready.
And spiral wave disruptors are cool. Let's see, where's our other... Wait, it's our Harbingers which are taking punishment. Where are our Harbingers? That one's pretty much intact.
Victory is life.
Here we go, the Kraxon. Well, the Kraxon we don't care about too much. That's... the Harbingers are kind of the raw damage output ships. They don't have any big support abilities. Which means that you're not scared about losing them, which is kind of an important detail. So, Janus 6 is down.
Victory is life.
We have Reinforcement Studley coming in.
Reinforcements are coming.
This had better be over soon.
One less gnat to bother us.
Your orders.
Founder, it's an honor to be summoned to your presence. Founder.
I guess that explains why their culture has been so prolific.
Reinforcements are coming.
And is in fact slowly chewing on stuff here. They have a broadcaster right here, which it won't last long.
One with the Dominion.
Research, because why not? The cooler matrices.
Victory is life.
Reinforcements are coming.
Advanced tactics. All the things. Yeah. So yeah, this is the Dominion. They definitely fall into the category of don't let them get rolling and don't let them claim too much territory. Because breaking Dominion space is really hard. And there goes the broadcast station. So, yeah, this pretty much wraps up our part 2 of our second Dominion game. Hopefully this has given you a bit of an idea of how these guys function. A nice little comparison with the other Star Trek mod.
Reinforcements are coming.
If you like these comparisons, then I'll do some more. Let me know in comments, like, subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff.
We serve the union.
And in the next marathon, I don't know, I'll think about it. I usually come up with these on the day. Otherwise, look for more Sins of Galactic Empire on Monday, more Dark Souls on Tuesday, and
Reinforcements are coming.
yep,
Research
it's all
complete.
good stuff. So until next time, folks, stay safe.